All right, guys, are you thinking about a move to Sacramento and you want some tips to save money when you do it? Well, this is the video for you. I have 7 hacks. That's right, 7 hacks that are going to help save money when you move to Sacramento. So stay right here. And number 7, you got to stay tuned for because it's the best. Hi, this is Jacqueline Gage with the Gage Group at eXp Realty right here in Sacramento. And if this is your first time at my channel, this is where we talk to you about everything Sacramento related, living in Sacramento, and give you the full 411. And I have tons of videos. So make sure you subscribe right down below and tap that bell button so you're notified every time I do a new video. Me and my team get calls all the time about people moving to Sacramento. We would love to help you if you're considering to move to Sacramento. So don't hesitate to give us a call, shoot us a text, email, PM, DM, whatever you prefer. And remember, we have your back when moving to Sac. All right, so let's get right into it with the 7 hacks. And don't forget, stay tuned till number 7 because it's gonna be the best one. Number 1, so give your place a good purge. Before you even decided to pack up one thing, stop, look around, go through all your stuff, your closet, all your drawers. I know you're not using all that stuff. And really, they say people wear only about 20% of their closet. So now is the time. You're moving on to your next chapter. If you aren't going to do it now, when's it ever going to get done? Declutter your place, clear it of excess. You know, if you haven't read the Marie Kondo book, The Art of Tidying Up, it's a good one. Ask yourself, does it bring you joy? Because most of this stuff is just bogging us down. You have stuff that's been sitting in the garage and stuffed in closets and under your bed, and you do not need it. And this is the perfect time to declutter and get rid of. And once you decide what you're going to get rid of, I want you to call your local charity, you know, your places that you can donate to, like the Goodwill, any place that will take your old stuff and give it on to others who do need it would be a great way to purge of your old stuff. And then once you've done all that, then you can start putting it in boxes. But if you're figuring out about furniture and you want to decide, can I put this furniture in my new spot? Because I know that can be hard to determine. If you already have a house in place, we can give you a 3D CAD design, which is really helpful and has all the new dimensions of your place. So all you have to do is measure your furniture and see if it will work. So people find that really helpful, and we can do that for you. But the main thing here is before you pack anything, give your place a good purge. I promise you, it is the best way to start a new chapter, and you are gonna feel so good and much lighter in your life once you do that. Number 2, where do you get boxes? Do not pay for boxes. Ironically, they're pretty expensive to get boxes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to a place like Nextdoor or Facebook Marketplace and put a message on there that you need boxes. And there are so many people who just moved and are dying to get rid of their boxes, and you can get these for free. You can even get sometimes the apparel ones, which are great to put your clothes in, the really tall ones that are super expensive. I've scored some of those on Facebook Marketplace, and it is a great way to get boxes. Now, if you can't do either of those ways, you're not tech savvy, then go to your local grocery store. They have boxes every day, and they are willing to give you them for free. Also think a place like Target would have a ton of boxes, or Costco. So as far as wrapping your goods, what I like to do is kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I take towels and sheets, pillowcases, and wrap fragile glassware and any kind of fragile things like frames with the sheets and towels, and then put them in the box. And then if you need extra paper, which you will because no one has that many towels or sheets, go to Home Depot, spend $30 and get a roll of butcher paper. It's like about that wide, and you can get a huge roll of it for $30, and it's super helpful when packing all your goods. All right, number 3 is going to be appliances. Should you keep them? Should you buy new? Let's talk about it. So in California, the only thing that the seller has to provide is a stove. So everything else is negotiable. So you have washer, dryer, fridge are negotiable. And depending on the transaction, a lot of times we can negotiate. I'd say more than not, we negotiate at least one of those items in the contract, but it all depends on what the seller is willing to give away. So if you end up negotiating those in the contract, then we can get warranties on the pre-existing items. Like a home warranty is a great thing. Get a 1-year home warranty, and you can just ask me about that, because that will protect all your things so that they're covered, even if they aren't new. And then if you decide to buy new appliances and you can't get them negotiated in, or you want a certain washer or dryer, well, the great place to go is Home Depot, of course. And they offer a credit card there, and many times they will give you, well, they have promotions, you have to ask, but they can give you up to 24 months with no interest. So that's really great when you're buying big appliances. And if it's not during a special promotion, it's about 6 months with no interest on the card. So that definitely can help. Number 4, hire movers. Have you ever heard of money well spent? Well, this is money well spent. Don't cut corners on stuff like this. You know, moving can be stressful, and this can take a lot of stress off. You don't want to fight with your spouse right before you're getting to move, and stuff like this, when you don't hire movers and have all that added stress, can definitely weigh you down. So I think it's money well invested. Plus, you don't want to pull your back, which can easily happen. Plus, they know how to put that stuff in there so well. It's like Tetris. They know exactly where to put the couch so it lines up with the chair, and it saves money, saves time. So hire the movers. So where to stay if you haven't already found a home? People ask me that all the time. Should I rent an apartment or a house? I would say if you can and it's feasible, I would recommend getting an Airbnb. So you aren't locked into a lease. You can check out different areas of town without much long-term commitment and really see if that fits your lifestyle. And honestly, I can help you find the right spot within a month. Really, once we talk about your budget, that's going to narrow it down. And then what you actually want in a house and your lifestyle, that's going to narrow it down more. So it's quite easy to zone in on where you want to be in town. And then it's just a matter of time. And, once we get out there and start looking, within a month, I usually am able to get buyers in a home. So I would say Airbnb if you can, and don't lock yourself in, because these interest rates are awesome right now, and why not take advantage of them? Number 6. All right, you're going to want to do this before you come, months before you come, because there are long lines for this stuff. Lock in that daycare. You are going to thank me for this one. I can recommend certain daycares if you tell me what areas you're looking in. Also, being connected with certain Facebook groups can help you, because there's a lot of parent groups and they'll give you recommendations. But you're going to want to lock it in, because you don't want to come to town and have everything up in the air and not have a place to take your child that's conveniently located to where you are. So do that right now. Number 7, all right, I saved the best to last, because this is going to be the most helpful to you. If you are thinking about relocating and you want to know more about Sacramento, why not reach out to a professional? Give us a call. We would love to help you make your move efficient and also give you knowledge about Sacramento. As I say to people all the time, when you're buying a home, buyer's representation is free to you. So why not take advantage of a local expert who can help you and make your move efficient and help you find a home and make it as smooth and efficient as possible. And that's what I can provide. Me and my team can set up tours when you come to town that go from point A to Z, so you're not wasting time calling Redfin and Zillow and not getting all the proper information on the properties. And so we set up these tours, and after just even a day of a tour, you get to really know the area and see it from a local's perspective. And I get a sense for what you like and can best direct you. Also, if you aren't ready to come here yet, we can also set you up on searches. And what I like to do is ask a series of questions to people about their lifestyle and their wants, and really hone in on what I would think would be a great area for you, and then I can recommend some, set you up on a search. And in the meantime, before you come, you look at the properties and you know what to expect before you come here, and you get familiar with the pricing and what kind of value you get for that pricing. So this is the biggest one. Reach out to a professional. I would love it to be me, but if not, just reach out to someone who is a local and knows the area well. All right, guys, I hope you found these hacks helpful. And if you are considering a move to Sacramento, please reach out to us. Call, text, email, whatever you prefer. We have your back when moving to Sac. And don't forget, subscribe right down below and tap that bell button. I'd love to be a Sacramento resource for you. And until next time, take care.